Good evening, and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn, where I have no idea what we were doing. It's been a minute. It's been almost a week since last time I recorded. So over a week since I last recorded an episode of this, and I don't remember where we was doing, what we were going with it, what we were doing or where we were going with it, that way around. So we researched refrigerators. I remember I want to put a fridge in. I also remember I did want to extend this building or build a building over here or something, but there was something else we was going to do as well, which was important, and I can't remember what it was. And I probably should have just gone to watch the end of the last episode, but I didn't. So what I'm doing instead is I'm going to put a fridge in. Let's just start with that. Power storages, fridge. Put a fridge in. Whoa, fridge is a Ooh. The fridge is a big. Okay. So I need to move this down here. Move this over here, move this one over here, and move the dartboard to probably there. There we go. Then we can put a fridge on the end. And the fridge would be good. And we want to extend this out here. Now, I think I was going to build another building. And then have like a connecting hall between the two, and then have like a doorway in the connecting hall and a doorway the other side as well, so they can come in and have access to either side. So they don't have to leave. I don't know if I want to do that. I just want to extend this out, just have like a long bit to the end of it, and just essentially make one giant building, which is what the extended walkway would be. But the walkway was going to be, we were going to have a roof on it, but it wasn't going to be part of the building, if that makes sense. So, like it'd be 3 wide with a roof but no walls. Just go up onto it and then go off the other side. I don't know. I haven't kind of decided. Either way, these things will need to be moved. And we do need a storage for it. So maybe the workshop / storage place should be here. Oh, we discovered ore deposit. Where did we discover an ore deposit? Was that the funky rock? Yes, this thing here. No, not that thing. This thing. Ah, yes, the stuff with... This was black, wasn't it? This was just black rock before. Now it's cool. And then these bits here... Was that there before? I remember that being there. I remember that one. I don't remember there being an identical one next to it. Doesn't matter. More scrap for us is always better. So we want to put in, I said, a building here. I think we're just going to carry on extending this with bedrooms if we have more people. But yeah, so we'll do a storage over here, and then we might move the solar panels over again. Doesn't matter which way the solar panels face, just we might move them over again. Because, yeah. You can't put things on roofs, which is a thing because the roofs there's no flat roof, so I can't just go, hey, I want to put in a flat roof, and put solar panels on top of it, which would make perfect sense, but there is no way to do that. So yeah. Oh yeah, we're in a storm, aren't we? We're in a meteorite storm, so that's good. Fuel! We needed fuel. That's what we needed. We needed fuel. How do we get fuel? I don't remember. We're researching the balloon to make the balloon better. Fuel mixing is down here. Find or produce oil or fat. Okay, so we can't send the balloon anywhere until we find... Or something landed on it. Until we find oil or fats. Okay, so do we have any other plants around that we didn't manage to finish observing? These. Tea balls. Harvest the tea-balls. I don't know what tea-balls are. What is this? This is glowing glitter caps. Okay, that's not the thing. I mean, we could get fats from some animals, but there is no real animal husbandry in this game, so we can't do that. What's that? There's glowing caps down there as well. What is that? That is smoke leaf. Oil, I would assume, would come from something similar to what's it called? Linseed? Or rape, depending on where you are in the world. Rapeseed. Cloth blossom. Cactus. Juices that. But obviously there's vegetable oils as well, so you can get vegetables. Okay, that's the thing. Right, before I start going off here, it says produce oil. It didn't necessarily say... let's have a look, see. Let's see. Find or produce oils / fats. Okay. Okay. Find or produce oils. Now, we can't ferment anything we don't know about. I can't just randomly throw things in the fermenter. You kind of learn things as and when you go, so that's fine. None of the crops we have can do oils that I know of. Cloth, smoke leaf, glitter caps, silicon. That's weird that we've only got one row of silicon leaf. That's fine. I guess we'd have to go and convince a creature to give us this fat. See, that gives us meat and oils. Let's have a quick nosy place around. We've got a nest over here, which we don't really want to deal with. Rocks and things over here, animals. In between rocks, there were mushrooms on previous playthroughs. Have a quick look, see if there's any animals or creatures or anything that we haven't found before. You know what that is, don't we? Yep, we know what that is. Or T-ball trees. We'll find out what the T-balls do. Oh, this. A rounded cactus. Ah, this here. We have 2 plants. Now these can give us honey, memory serves, so they're quite useful to know. A long way from camp though. That is a very long way from camp to come up here and get these. One of those things where, I mean, I assume we can build like side camps, so we could build a camp up here, harvest all the stuff, and then bring it back and forward over time. But not really something that I want to be doing right now. If we hunt these, we'll just get meat from this. I'm not sure how to get oils. Did we miss something? Did we miss something here? Let's see. Drying rack. Goes from red meat into dry meat and hides into leather. That's fine. Cook stove, which is we don't have here. Smoke leaf tea. Nothing in tasties, nothing in bests. It's not something you cook, like you don't cook something down. Make things, so yeah, we have plenty of some. So we can make some tea as well, I suppose. Till F. Why not? Go with 5. Go with 5. Oh yeah, actually, I want to change all these up. Yep. Because we now have 5 people. We now have 5 people, so we want 5 for everything going on in the world. So, yeah. So we want to up these. That's okay. So bomb coat. I got wrong. This wants to be until 5. trousers also wants to be until 5, although no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Hold on. Times. Go away. Cancel everything. Blah blah blah. Okay. Tell me how many of whatever we have in cap in stock. Do we know? Can I find out anything? Because I don't want to store. Like, I don't want to say, hey, can you always make 5 of them and have 5 of them in stock? Because they degrade, and again, you do want 5 in stock, don't you? So I don't know, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should go with that. But we'll leave it for now. I think everyone's good. Everyone's good for the stuff. Well, sort of. You've got no cap. You've got no cap. You've got no cap. You put a cap on. Put a cap on. You put a cap on. Cap on. Got a cap. Okay, everyone get a cap on. Just because we can. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that's going to work. So we're going to build this as well. This requires metal alloys, which we have loads of. We have 258 metal alloys. That is good. Okay. Okay. So let me have a look at how I want to do the workshop. We need to get rid of some of these things here and move some stuff around. We can't put the furnace indoors. That has to be outside. So that's definitely going to be a thing. So we're going to have to destroy some stuff here. And if things are left outside, they last 24 days, which is fine. So we're going to have to make a temporary stockpile over here somewhere. That's really loud. That's really loud. Let's do that. And let's copy the settings from here. And oh, no. I want to copy restrictions, and I want to paste and paste. And then we'll destroy all of this here. Let's move this out the way. And we will select all this and remove it. And also we're going to remove half of these here as well. So we want to do something else with the stockpiles. These, again, I think these might come indoors because being left outside, they last 12 days. So if we take them indoors, they last forever. So yeah. Okay. Another stockpile going. Let's copy these. Okay. Okie dokie. Speed up time. Let's go. Let's go. Right. So we'll build the constructions, we'll remove these here, build storages, move the storage, move all this here, and then figure out a building. Another building. Whoa. And hopefully no one can get zapped, because that's not going to be good for anyone. I think before we do that, before we go, I should look at getting, pause the game for a moment, research, a lightning rod. Let's research lightning rod and try and not get everyone zapped to death. I think that's probably a very good idea. Okay, so Talus increases intelligence to 7. We have researched lightning rods. We have no research queued. I do remember someone commented about why I don't leave the research all just queued up to it. It's because I'm short of people, and Talus has got his research is high priority, so he would always go and do research. If I don't queue any research, then other things can get done. He can go and do other stuff, which I think is going to be more useful. What's going on at the moment? So deconstruct. Empty deconstruct. There we go. do that. So yeah, okay. And then let's also build ourselves a lightning rod. What does this do? This will supercharge a battery. Oh, it covers an area. Okay, that's cool. So it covers this whole like area, and then if anything gets hit, it'll protect that area. That's quite useful. That's quite useful. I could put another one over here. Cover the farms, for instance. Not that we're fussed about the farms being struck, but it's more people working in them. That's the thing that I'm worried about. And I don't know if they need to be connected to the power grid or not. Do they? Catches nearby lightning strikes, distributes the absorbed energy to all batteries in the grid. Okay, that's fine. Do I really want to? Because I can't jump that. I can't jump the field. We'd have to go around the field. Maybe we'll just leave that one and see whether it moans about it being connected or disconnected. We'll see. We'll see. Speed up. Speed up. Go faster. Not connected to a power consumer. Okay, but that's okay. It's not moaning. So hopefully it will take the power. If it gets struck by lightning, it will take the hit and we'll just waste the power. That's fine. That's okay. Okay. This one will charge the batteries, which is awesome. Right, so I want to do something in here as well. This is turned on. You're allowed to store raw food and cooked food. You have 15 slots free. So enjoy. Empty and deconstruct, empty and deconstruct, empty and deconstruct. And this one, I would like to say, no cooked food. You can have raw grain. No, grain can get refrigerated as well. Fruits, everything. Do you know what? Deconstruct this one too. Oh, there you go. Just get rid of all those, and we'll just deal with the fridge. Everything can live in the fridge. It's got 15 storage. That's okay. That's fine. Storages. The storage shelves themselves. It says capacity 3. Now, I'm being misled by a lot of these capacities, I believe. So, storage chest, if we click on this here and boom, it says capacity 4. Okay. And if we go fridge, oh, it says capacity 20. Now, what that tells me is that the storage chest with a capacity of 4 is bigger than a shelf with a capacity of 3. However, the shelf is 3 tall and can't be put under. That's very disappointing, but whatever. You can't put lights above it. But because it's 3 tall, it has 4 times 3, which means it should have a capacity of 12. I think that's how it works. We're going to build some and find out. I don't know. This is the way we're thinking it's working, but it's being a little vague and not very forthcoming. But yeah, we'll dismantle these, move these over here, blah, blah, move some stuff around, and then let's build ourselves a building. That was the plan. We're no longer worried about lightning strikes. We're good. Okay, so the room is coming along nicely. Awkwardly, there's a mound in the centre of it, which puts it 1 floor above the other place, which is annoying. I can't do anything about it, so we've just done this here, which we have this. Oh, I don't actually need these. I put stairs in. As you can see, I put stairs in to make it look a bit more sort of realistic, going up the stairs to get into the centre of it. And you don't need them. They can just walk up and down the little gaps that are there. So I don't know. I'm going to leave them in the front. But in the back we'll leave it just as it is. So. And then yeah, they come in. Boom, it's got a little keep you dry. In fact, I'm going to get rid of it in the front as well. Actually, now I think about it, because boom, Cancel that, boom, and then it will just be a little step up for them, and they can do it fine. They can just step up, not a problem. Step up into there, go to this door, and then we've got stairs here to go to this door, which will be fine. We have a dust storm on the way, which is not fantastic. Everyone's there because of dust. Just the way it is. But also, we have a new expedition to do, and we can do it because we need 15 fuel because we've got the optimization, and the expedition is spaceship debris that turned up just a moment ago. Spaceship junk. An old crash site with large debris, and orbital junk has fallen here. Okay, it expires in 3 days and 8 hours, and this one expires in. Oh, we can visit this one. So this one we can do loads. This one we can do a couple times. So we need someone who's going to be good at getting spaceship junk, but this is a special visit. So let's close this for a moment. Have a quick look at our people here. Does anyone have the specialists? You need to do close soon. You're a good cook. You are desert born, so you're probably going to go. Whose crafting skills of others? Can't fail medical treatment. Okay. Sora's going to go. Sora's going to be the one to go on the expedition. Boom. It's going to be spaceship drink. Sora, go. If we had somebody that got the extra bonus stuff from scavenging, then we could get bonuses from that. But I'm going to send Sora because there's a dust storm going on there, so I think it makes sense to send somebody who's good in the desert. You can do that. You're going to carry on building that there. We are chopping down trees over here, which is absolutely fantastic, wonderful, fun, dandy. We have, this is a 9x9 room. I don't know if I want to make it any bigger or not. I haven't really decided. I think we're going to store a lot of stuff in here, and in here. This little area here is going to become a bit of a storeroom as well, because now we have the door on the end. We can use the two sides for storages. We can put storages there, and then the table can be the table and chairs, which should be absolutely fine. So yeah. I was feeling happy and decreased movement speed. Manipulation outside because of the devise. Solar panels work half efficiency. Oh, so our power might not be running as efficiency. Yay! Just what we needed. Just what we needed. That's okay. That's okay. It's going to take a bit of time. Not fussed. Not fussed about it. Okay, so let's build this. Let's wait for the balloon to do its thing, and not do anything until it's done. Because if I do too many things at once, nothing ever gets finished. So yeah, we'll wait for the room to be complete. In fact, I think we'll come back next time. The room should be complete by then. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, as always, have fun.